Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to the third episode of my Crusader Kings 3 Let's Play, starting as the Petty Kingdom of Mercia and hopefully working our way up to the Empire of Britannia. In the last video I was waiting for a war that never came. I was expecting Jorvik to declare war on me. I'm almost convinced that he would have done if I hadn't have got the alliance with Wessex and if I hadn't have killed off the Jarl, which kind of split part of Northumbria off. So in a sense I think I've weakened them, and I think that has helped me out. I'd still like to be able to go and start taking some stuff over here. I mean, I can get the piety pretty quickly. It's just the religious war to actually get the entire duchy will take forever, because in order to do that... Oh, scheme has been discovered. That is not good. The existence of my plot has been discovered while my involvement is not yet known. This will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Wow, there was only a 5% chance of that being discovered. There was 95% chance of secrecy. So that's going to make things a little bit harder. Can we invite anybody to join this? Some people could be convinced. You've not got a huge deal of plot power though, have you? $75 gold, yeah. I'm not paying for it. I mean, we could stop that scheme. Let's just stop the scheme. We don't necessarily need to do it. I was just hoping to sort of destabilise the area, but if it's just going to cause me stress to go through with it anyway, and I'd rather not hit the next stress level. So let's just see if we can start ourselves a nice little war against this guy over here. Obviously we need to declare war against the Liege. How strong are you? You are in an alliance with Poland. You're actually in another war anyway. We have similar numbers in terms of our army. I don't know why. But let's go for Cambridgeshire. We're going to go ahead and declare the war there. I'm instantly going to pause up. I'm going to raise all the armies. I am going to call in my allies. So we'll call in Wessex. We'll call in Alba. And we're just going to basically try and jump in over here and siege it down as quickly as we can. He has got some troops over there because I just saw them, but I don't know how many he has. Both of my allies have agreed to join. Let's see if we can do as much damage as we can before his reinforcements come over from Poland. Kind of wish I'd have got those improved onagers now. Let's go and do that. Don't want to do it too much because it will cost me... I don't know how long this war's going to last, so I really don't want to just spend all of my money on that. Because we're already losing more than 3 gold per month while being at war. I'm surprised I guess you're standing there because there's attrition. Okay, that makes sense. Not sure where the rest of his armies are. Alba's heading... Oh, his rest of his army's up there. So yeah, he's fighting against Strathclyde, so that's excellent. His armies are all occupied up to the north. I am more than happy with that. And hopefully Alba's going to jump in. No, he'll protect us there. Oh, we've got a battle here. There's some... I don't know what those are, like random troops that appeared out of nowhere. What were these guys? Peasant revolt. We had a peasant revolt. Looks like there are some armies appearing, but... Wessex is dealing with them for me. The siege is still going ahead. We've actually breached the walls. Alba's armies arrived down here as well. So yeah, we should be able to knock these sieges out quite quickly here. Which is what we want to do. Losing 3.4 gold per turn now. We'll get a little bit of money once we've sieged out the holding. Well, we usually do, but not so much in this case. So we're going to pass through here. Yes, we've already got a low supply limit, so don't attach for us if you don't need to. Go and siege out this one over here. Still waiting potentially for those other troops to come over from Poland. Not seeing anything yet, though they might be up here fighting against Strathclyde. I think we're going to be alright, actually, on this war. That's no reason to sort of get cocky. Yeah, we're taking attrition here. Can you go and move that stack off? At least Alba's sieging out the other one, so that's good. So we might gain a county in this video. That was something falling off the shelf. Excellent. That just scared the life out of me. So yeah, that should go our way. Strategical impasse. What have we got going on here? I'm sitting around the map table with Earl Eldman and Earl Wolf discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Eldman bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies, while Wolf explains how we need to watch what our foes do and respond accordingly. So we could get improved defence for 5 years, which is more fatal enemy casualties and gives us attacker advantage. Or we could go for improved manoeuvrability, which gives us more movement speed and reduces the enemy defensive advantage. I actually... we could let them have their own... Do I want it? No, they gain it. Not me. So the Earl gains it, I don't gain it. I would gain improved defense if I went for one of them. If I go for both of them, they get it individually, but I don't get the bonus. I would sooner have the improved mobility, to be honest. I find that more useful when you're being chased by bigger armies, if you just want to get out of the way, especially when you're in like marshland over here. So that is what we're going to do. Hopefully won't need to have that. We've already almost got this siege, and we didn't even get a wall breach this time around. Still says we've only got 10 siege weapons. I suppose that's because I'm not in my own territory and we haven't had a chance to reinforce, which makes a lot of sense. So this siege should be over any time now. Yep, there it is. I'm going to move out of there because I don't... Why did you break that siege? Why? Why did you break the siege? Now I've got to go back over here and siege this now, and they're going to stand on top of me and give me attrition again. I think it's just because the AI doesn't like... If you're taking attrition, the AI normally likes to stand in the county next to you so it can reinforce, and doesn't normally stand in the county you're on. So he wasn't there because he wanted to siege it out and help. He was standing there because he wanted to be next to my army. So as soon as I moved, he just broke the siege, even though he was like 3/4 of the way done with it. So that was absolutely terrible. Now he does appear to have an army moving to the south. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. But I think we'll be fine. I think we've got the numbers down here. You know, we've got like 5,000 men, more than 5,000 men, 5, 6, 7, over 7,000 men in total. So I don't think we're going to have a big problem, even if he does bring his army down here. Yeah, he's only got 3,000. So we can go and smash that. We'll definitely get this this done first. He did stop there for a second to siege. If he splits that army up, then that's going to make it even easier for us. But this siege is going to be over here in 15 days. There's no chance he's going to get to us in time to break that siege. And I'm not going to break it anyway. There we go. Already at 74%. I think he's moving in over here because he wants to attempt to unsiege these holdings. I'm going to take a risk and YOLO in and really hope that the AI decides to follow. Because they don't always. But it looks like they are putting their units in, which is good. Take them. There we go. It took them a day or two to get in there, but we've got a slight advantage at the minute with the crossbows. We've got more knights as well. There's another big army coming down, which is actually Poland's army. That gave us 85%. I'm going to start moving to the north because I would like to deal with this army now. Now, I've got to be careful there because I don't really want to cross the water. My Knight Ethelwine have been wounded and his flesh has contracted foulness and swelling. The right kind of treatment is administered. He gains the trait wounded, gained infective wound. Well, I can't do an awful lot about that. So let's go in and we're going to move into this. No, he's moving. He's breaking the siege. I was going to try and catch him, but I didn't want to I didn't want to have to do a fight after crossing the water. I'm going to try and take this one. I think I might catch one of the armies. No, I've caught them both, including the Polish army. Alba is going to reinforce. Going to take him a little bit of time. But this battle should go our way quite easily. Got some armoured footmen in there that aren't doing an awful lot. That's... Oh, 98%. Come on now. Does he have anything else down here? No, that's Cornwall. 99%. I think we will hit 100% any time now. Let's just get back to our own territory for reinforcements and lack of attrition. I think, yeah, we control the war goal, so there's the 100% anyway. So we're going to enforce our demands. So be it. So there we go. We've gained an extra bit of land. We now have Cambridge. Obviously, we don't want to be controlling it directly. We're going to give it away to somebody else. Let's just give it away to random person here. There we go. So we've taken a bit of land. We're going to disband the troops. Save some monies, and again we are now making positive income. Only just. We've got someone we can ransom off. 50 gold as well. Yes, definitely. That's nice. Now we've got some money back in the bank. Do I want to consider increasing any of these up? I mean, I'd love to. Let's wait until everything's at full maintenance anyway. So these onagers should still be increasing in size, and they are. They're getting there. Effective up to fort level 5. And I do want to increase the archers and the cavalry. Especially the archers. In the last 2 battles that I've kept my eye on, the archers were actually doing the lion's share of the work. So I think we can afford to increase the archers to size 3. The archers have definitely been our strongest unit in recent battles. So we'll soon be able to take the rest of this. In fact, I think we'll only have to take one of them, and then we can just usurp the title and then go to war for the 3rd one. So it shouldn't cost us that much piety. You still dislike me, which is fine. You're an amateurish plotter and a legitimised bastard. It would be nice if we could get rid of you, but I do not have the best person, the best ruler for espionage. But being a forest fighter and a flexible leader and a tough soldier, and all of this is nice. You finished increasing control in the county. Excellent. So now we want to increase control, not there. Well, Cambridge, I suppose, because that's the one we've just taken. So that's going to take, 8 years. Wow. We've got another lifestyle perk already. Always worth going to war just for those. We don't really need to romance or elope. But knight effectiveness plus 75% is very appealing. And also remember, we don't actually have to go down one of these trees completely. We could put some in one tree and some in another, but the best things you always get are the final perks. So it's definitely worth getting these. I mean, stewardship, the overseer is quite nice because you get that extra stewardship and the control growth. So I definitely wanted the knight effectiveness, and I definitely wanted the prowess. But a lot of the stuff here is... I mean, Never Back Down is also good, reducing the friendly casualties by 20%. And the number of knights by 4 as well. Like, going down the right-hand side here, very useful. Going down the left-hand side, not as useful for the king that's happily married. So I think I'll probably start going down Overseer next, although I might still drop some points in here. It depends how quickly I earn them. Because some of these are very nice, especially when you're at war. I guess it's very situational. It'll just depend on what's happening at the time. We're still making some decent money. We could go ahead and declare a war against Jorvik. He still has 4,000 soldiers, quite annoyingly. And we don't have... oh, there we go. We've actually just gained Faithful. So if we had enough piety, we could actually declare for an entire duchy. So only 80 piety, actually. We could declare war for an entire duchy. My son and heir Sigrid is an unusually calm child. While others play their wild games, Sigrid often withdraws to some silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can tell he's always thinking about something. So he becomes pensive. Okay, that's fine. So let me just pause up. We can declare a war here. It will be similar in terms of size. He does have 2 allies as well. Northumbria and Greater Poland, although we did just smash them in a previous war. But we could potentially do this and take a whole duchy there, which would be really nice. What if I was to... I guess I can't declare a war again on you for a while. Yeah, we've got a truce with you. So I could potentially declare a war on Jorvik. He's raiding at the moment. But I think before I go and jump in on that war, what I'd like to do is build up a bit more of a war chest. We've been invited to a feast. Let's go for it. Oh, now bear in mind, this is the guy that I think was trying to kill me. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall. Alright, no immediate effects. We are still gaining some renown. Not a huge amount. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal goes on and on about the blessing of family. And that was how we salvaged the mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? No, no, please go on. Gives us interesting conversation. Gives us diplomacy and learning. Why not talk more about you instead? You grow closer to forming a friendship. You lose 42 stress because we're compassionate. Or you're making a fool of yourself. You could never bore me. So we gain 10 opinion of us. Every unsympathetic guest gains 10 opinion of us. He loses 30 opinion of us. We grow closer to forming a rivalry, and we gain some prestige. We can only do this because we are irritable. No, let's do this one. Let's reduce that stress. That should help things work out nicely, one would hope. We still don't have a court physician yet. The other guests are laughing and chattering in the noisy hall, making it hard to focus on the gruel in front of me. I draw lines and engagements in the greasy sludge as I think of ways to counter various battle plans, with my skirmishes harrying the carrot flank. This seems like it might work on a real battlefield. You gain skirmisher insight for 5 years. Nice. Skirmisher damage and toughness plus 15%. I don't have any skirmishers. To think that a bowl of gruel could help expand your understanding of the martial lifestyle. Well, it's decent enough. I mean, we're getting a fair few things that help us in battle. View all the characters you have killed. Yeah, never mind. Feast returning home. What a feast. I will remember the day spent in Earl Eldman's halls for a long time to come. Now is the time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as a lord of the realm. Farewell, my vassal. Lose 24... Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Get invited to someone's feast, lose a lot of stress. I also noticed... I hadn't noticed this before, but your character's pose and facial expression actually changes the more stressed they are. They start to hang their head and hunch their shoulders and screw their face up when they're stressed. When they're not stressed, they stand up tall and straight and actually look like they're smiling. And I've only just noticed that. So yes, I definitely think our next war, our next battle is going to be against Jorvik for what is essentially... what is that de jure county in this timeline? This is where I once again forget how I find those details. Kingdom of England, de jure duchy. So that is actually Jorvik. So I could take most of Jorvik. I mean, I already hold some of it anyway. I already hold 2 here. So yeah, I think that is going to be on the next video. Everything else I think is going decently. I would like some more money to come in. I will probably build up the size of the onagers. I'm not sure if it's actually worth increasing the size. Because they're already... Yeah, I don't think increasing the size increases the amount of siege progress per day. It's just what fort level they're useful against. So if I increase anything, I'm probably better off increasing the light horsemen. But I'm not going to do that yet because I want to save up some money. The longer I wait, I won't be paying maintenance and I'll save up more. Yeah, that is excellent. So, I'm going to call it there. I'd like to thank you all once again for watching the video. I do hope you're enjoying this series of Crusader Kings 3. If you have enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving a like. And if you've not enjoyed the video, leave a dislike. But it does really, really help with the channel and growth. And, you know, also to share and subscribe and comment and all that other good stuff that really helps me out. Thanks once again for watching all the way to the end of the video. I will see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.